Episode 92, we got Tasha HendrixX.
Yo, what's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are 8 episodes away from getting to that magic number. Yo, it's been a long journey. Welcome back to it. It is Put Me On Switch right here on the YouTube. It's as it is. Is that light on there? It's not showing light there. That's why I can't see if you're cutting. You know what I mean? Sorry. Actually, we got my man's back in the studio. My man, Sia. What up, dude, son? Yeah, man, all you got to do is, of course, like, subscribe, do the good things. And, of course, make sure you share the freestyle. Share with the parts of the interview. Shout out to the bloggers taking some of the cuts. And, obviously, sharing the knowledge and sharing the interviews with some people online. Yeah, man. Shout out to I'm a KK in the building. Jeez. Looking on that Kanye West swag, you know what I mean? That's what's up. And of course, shout out to M Studios who coming to live from Newtown Junction. Yo, Shoot Your Shot is coming back on the 1st of June. That's right, Shoot Your Shot will be on the 1st of June. And of course, we'll come to the other cities. Yo, Durban, you're looking nice, man. We're trying to get out there. And, Cape Town, we're coming back to you because, y'all deserve it. We got somebody back in studio. You were like there from inception.
Yo, wow.
Like day one.
Like, yo, dude, 2019, 2020, lockdown.
Tasha HendrixX
Yes,
in the
sir.
building.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
did you
sir.
go?
What's going on? DJ Swish.
Lots of
One
it
love.
happening, huh?
Hey, man. Yo, where do we begin, dude? Like,
Yo.
I feel like I said when I saw dude, I feel like I haven't seen you in like, bruh.
Right?
Yo.
Yeah, well, shout out to your pop. Shout out to Uncle Rolls. Uncle Roland, is going to be like, I didn't mention me.
Just so y'all know, my dad is like the biggest fan of Switch, man. Like,
Yo, let's give him some claps out there, man. Let's give him some
shout
claps.
out.
Let's give him some claps.
He's probably going to be sharing this all over because his name was mentioned.
That's your dad like that. Yo,
Yeah.
Constable. What is it? Say chief. I see the chief out there. I see the chief. Yo, man, Tash, we actually go, like you said, we go a long way back.
Yeah, bro,
even
yo.
just before lockdown, we try to get you into studio to do some
Yo,
music.
and I was not there.
Right,
mentally.
we had Pull Boy in studio, we had Sari the Lipsis, we had Great Beats, Pillar Boy K.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the first time I heard about you. And then I said, yo, let me hit this girl up. And it was
Hey,
like,
yo.
P Cutter. Shout out to P Cutter.
Shout out, P Cutter.
Shout out to P Cutter. You was doing some cuts for you on one of your songs.
On my second EP, he did all the cuts, actually. It was called Rap, Reality and Perspective.
Yes.
But no, don't go back to that.
Yeah, but I mean, we've got to speak about this journey because...
Hey, because the mixing, dude, I don't want to go back there, dude. Yo, I was still like learning a lot, at that time. So, but
Right.
yeah.
And we're gonna get into all your it's like jack of all trades, and I won't say master of none because you're perfecting them consistently. And when someone ever says
that's
like
the goal.
master of none, is like, no, I am a master of
I
them. I'm
really
a student
don't like
master.
that. Yeah.
I'm a student master,
Like,
and today you gotta be all those kind of things.
facts.
What do they call this when you put on different hats?
That's legit. I have no idea. I just always say I wear different hats,
There we
and
go.
that I don't know what the collective term is for
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
I just wear a lot of hats. Like literally, that's my life. Like
So I mean, where did hip hop start for you? Because I mean, like your background. I know your uncles in Cape
Yeah.
Town. Shout out to
Thurston,
Thurston as well
DJ
as
Willie.
These are like veteran DJs
Damn.
from Cape Town, battle DJs, turntablists, and I know them from back then when I was cutting it up, battling and all
Sure.
that kind of stuff. And that's how this community has grown. And then I come across their niece now, who's
Imagine.
super MC rapper. You know what I mean?
Sure. Even when I found out you guys knew each other, I was like, what? It's the world is so small yet big at the same time.
And your dad is a DJ.
And he's still DJing. He does, even if he's working his 9 to 5. That guy loves music, guys. Like, that
don't-
guy loves
If
music.
you ever go to Tasha's house, for her dad's house for lunch, you're some musician, your dad had me end up DJing there for y'all, and I'm like, what's going on?
I was
here,
like, dude, and he was so proud. He was so happy that day. I remember it wasn't Uncle Martin there, his best
he
friend,
was, yeah.
and he was like the whole time, switch. I'm like, bruh, come on, you don't like that.
Yo, we family like that, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I'm with the
man, shout
Hendrix out there, So I mean, like, where did it start for you in this? Where you decided, I'm gonna take this serious, to get into the writing side of it, and before we get into the journey of your sound
Yeah.
engineering, obviously shooting and editing music videos for your own, where did it really kick off? What was the first song where you just like, I kind of like this rap shit?
Can I be honest? As much as I don't even have access to those songs anymore, but I would never even play that to anyone. Honestly, it was grade 7.
Grade 7.
I started writing after. So my dad, this is a very crazy story. So my dad had like a garage, no? And he had his DJ set up there.
Right.
So every Saturday he has his, have his bianiana and
Yeah.
chilling by himself. That's his man cave, right? And I would and it was like this kind of like big. So when he's on that side, I'm just chilling, playing around him. And I was always listening. And then this one day, man, I'm hearing this bass line. And it's Tupac, Do for Love. And I became obsessed with rap. I was like, then right after that joint, he played Notorious B.I.G. Hypnotized. And the crazy thing is, this guy tells me now he hates hip hop. And I'm like, bro, you put me on though.
Right.
So after that day, I remember I didn't even stay in the garage for long. After I heard those 2 songs, back then we had those flip phones. And we still had to.
I don't exposing your age out here, but hey, got the Motorola.
Hey man,
Motorola
I'm not 30
Razr.
yet, at least, guys. I'm still getting there. But we still had flip phones, so data was expensive. So you couldn't even like just download music cheap. Like it was an expensive act to do. So for me, knowing my dad had access to that kind of music, I just took the songs, and he always had a laptop that I could use, and I started memorizing all the lyrics of my favorite songs from Tupac, Biggie, Eve. I wasn't exposed to a lot of South African hip hop. My father didn't play a lot of that. He was more in the international stuff, right? So I only got exposed to South African hip hop like when I was 18, 19, really.
Sure.
So everything was more international to me. But I was just memorizing lyrics, writing them on papers, and looking at how the words are going. And that was grade 7. I was 13, bro. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew this is dope. I need to be able to do this. And I sat and I started writing. My first song I recorded, I think I was grade 8. And it was called I've Been. And it was a broken-hearted song about some dude. But I rapped and I sang my heart out.
You're always in your feelings, right?
Hey, man. You see, from the get, I've been, So, yeah, I can honestly say 2009, yes, because I was in 2010, I was grade 8. So 2009, I was grade 7. That's when it really all started for me. Oh, there in that garage. And my father doesn't realize, like...
the impact he had.
No, I don't think he gets it.
Well,
like
Uncle Roll, now you're hearing the whole story.
Because my mom doesn't listen to hip-hop, so who was going to put me out, So
Hey, well, Pops did it. All right,
Yeah.
so that's very, very interesting because, today, we've got the DSPs and, if you see someone's song, if you're going through the app itself, the words are there. So you don't have to now press play and then rewind to write down the words. Those are fun
and we
times,
didn't have that.
Yeah, now on the app, you just, but all the words are here, right?
Imagine, like you just go to lyrics and it's
all
playing with the
there,
song
right?
even.
And
I'm
now
like,
you can sing along.
Crazy.
Shout out to Spotify.
Yeah.
And I think this is such an important part, to find out where an artist like you comes from and what you picked up in order to get it right.
Yeah.
And when we look at, your history, and I've watched you grow over since 22. Sorry,
2020. Yeah.
Right?
Lockdown.
Just after that, we were out of baseline.
Yeah. We did a lot.
We try to do these lockdown sessions of our own and just try to get the music out because that's something that was so curfew. And and that day I remember you came with your other homie like, I don't want to come along because it's just like there's just dudes up in here. Because you were not sure.
I think it was just self-doubt in general.
Right.
I think I didn't know how to move by myself yet. Like now I'm so confident. Like I'm so certain of who I am. But like I told earlier when I said to you, when you were mentioning that day and I was like, but I was not even there. I meant mentally and spiritually, I was in a different place. I don't know where I was. I think I was searching myself. So I didn't have the confidence on it. I remember Pillboy.
Yeah.
Remember we were in the booth that day and he was trying to get me to sing that hook and I had zero confidence. I just did not believe that I could hit that note at all. And I remember him talking to me that day and saying, dude, don't doubt, and you are like literally the one person who's been telling me, stop this doubting thing, man. Just drop,
and
bro.
I think, and I always tell this to artists and I'm like, drop, and people don't believe me and I'm just like, you see, everyone's waiting on this
breakthrough, this blow up.
The blow up, and it's not just about the blow up. It's about you consistently staying through the trenches when it's bad times, when it's good times. That's why you gotta respect KO.
Hey,
drops
hey,
like no
he's
one's
quite
business.
consistent.
He's
Yo,
very consistent.
very.
Right?
I can respect
so,
that.
let's go. So, I heard you on with Cutter, right? And that's how I heard about you.
The Cuts,
Right. And then you did an album where you also did
EP.
City, yes, EP with City.
City Never Sleeps. That's
City-
the same EP he was on, believe it or
Yes.
not. That song was just different, I guess.
Yeah, I love that song. Right, go check it out on YouTube. Which you
City Never
directed,
Sleeps, yeah.
which you edited.
Yeah.
Right, so you're also on that triple threat vibes where you do everything yourself.
Yep.
You don't depend on anybody.
I don't like to depend on anyone. The whole reason why I started with the editing, when I asked the quote of editing, people were coming with like 6Ks. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Stop it. I'm going to learn how to do this. Why are you charging me like that?
Sure.
And that's where the editing came from for me. Because I just felt like, yo, if I can't afford it, then I got to do it myself, even if it sucks. You know, I'd rather let you see the growth over the years and then put myself in a position where I can't drop anything because I can't afford it, you know?
yeah.
And I feel like shout out to anybody who's doing that, because I know there's quite a few people on my timeline that I've mentioned that they also trying to do that for themselves because they can't afford to pay up for certain things, certain services, you know?
And just remember, when you pay for those services, it's just time that somebody else has invested to gain the knowledge.
Exactly.
Right? And if
you
you
can
go-
learn anything.
If you go and learn
Yeah.
that skill, it's going to take you much
Bro,
longer.
yeah.
But they already have it.
Exactly.
So you pay for that knowledge and you're paying for the exchange of knowledge. Right? And then you went into sound engineering.
Sound engineering, I actually forgot to mention this. Grade 7. Remember I told you I started writing and...
Yeah.
I have to tell the story, dude. Do you know how I recorded my first song? I had, I don't know if you know those old school earphones, man. The ones with the... And then there's a little mic here. The old school ones
I
we have
think
to...
they're
Not
still around.
headphones, just those ones. The old
It
ones.
sounds like some Samsung.
Yes, those ones.
Some Samsung hands-free kit.
Yeah, that one. So it was like a old work laptop of my dad. So somebody gave me FL Studio. Yo, I thank that
Let's shout
guy.
out. Almost clap for
Yo, shout out. His name was Keenan. I don't know where he at, brother. I thank you, bro, because when you gave me that thing, yo, I was curious. I wanted to figure out what does this thing do. So I plugged in just in the earphone jack. And I just figured out that if I select input, I can hear my voice back.
Right.
I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
I don't have a mic, but I can hear my voice. I'm like, nah, man, there's more to this.
Yeah.
Grade 7, bro, I started being fascinated by the ability to take my voice and make it sound great because I didn't have a mic. So how I got my songs to sound the way I did, I can't tell you. But I was curious enough to figure it out.
Right.
And that's how I know that sound engineering is a gift. It's not something I had to struggle to learn. It's just in my ears, you know?
Now, you say that, right? Now my next question is, what was your first gift or musical gift from your dad or your mom?
Oh, man.
One out of one.
Not my mom. My mom is not musical.
Okay, there we go.
We can, my dad can't rap. He doesn't do poetry. I think my dad is an exceptional writer. I think he's an exceptional writer when it comes to putting together, I don't know how to say it, but he's the one who does all the family eulogies, right? Like everybody's always like, Roland has to do the writing. Roland.
Yeah,
he's a
that's Mr.
good
Humble.
writer.
He's got a good aura. He's got a
Yeah.
good presence about him.
Yeah, so the writing, I think that's the gift I took because, like I said, for me, I just started writing
Right?
at 13.
But I mean, your entire family is
and
musically
production,
inclined.
because my dad is a DJ, and DJ
Right.
production
And
can
your
go.
uncles,
Yeah,
right?
so production,
So,
yeah.
I mean, I asked this question because a lot of people, in their families,
Yeah.
the first thing they get is what? A keyboard.
yeah.
And now you're playing with melodies.
Oh, you meant gift. I thought you meant like a gift
Not
inside.
the holy gift from Father
At
God.
least you said holy gift. No. Can I be honest? Dude, this is crazy. So how I never got a gift from my parents like, here's a keyboard. Nah.
Right.
They bought me a guitar and I had no interest in learning it.
It's either going to be keyboard. Keyboard is number one.
I didn't
Then
learn
they're
it,
going to
bro.
give you like some shitty ass guitar
Bruh.
where everything is out of tune. They maybe got it at
Ish,
cash
dude.
converters. And then
I still have it, bruh, from grade 8.
And then number 3 will be a drum kit.
Never.
A
No.
drum kit where the bass doesn't even sound like a bass. It sounds like Rico Ken. You're like,
Mina, it's the guitar. So that's my answer.
it's a
guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got a keyboard and it's like I just couldn't figure it out. My mom bought it.
Yeah.
Now she buys. Now it's got instrumentals. Now you're trying to figure it out.
You mean like the ones that are
No.
not a MIDI, a keyboard.
keyboard
Yo.
from Game.
I wouldn't even know where
Right?
to start, bruh.
Before there was Dion White. Before there was just
Yo,
Dion's. So
Dion
now it's just
White.
Dion. right? My mom got me a keyboard, and I was just like, "What the hell?
What do I
must
do with this?"
It's just white and black keys, and it's like, yo, I can't even read music. You know what I mean?
Yo, dude, that was me with the guitar, dude. I was like, I don't know what to do with this thing.
I'm just now you messing around with it because I'm going back to your story of like how you started recording and how you became fascinated with it. So this was like a seed back then, and then I just sort of left and I was like, yo, man. And then it was like, yo, you need to buy batteries for this thing. And I was
Bruh,
like,
this is admin.
We need that Duracell batteries. You know what I mean? You can't be coming here with what's that ever ready?
The inner bunny thingy, yeah.
Yo, do you need that Duracell vibes?
Yeah.
Then you must have an AC adapter. Then now you can't make too much noise because now you're just playing a whole lot. You're just banging keys. You're just like, yeah, I'm a rock star. Type
But
vibe,
you got
right?
it for me now. I can't even make noise.
Right. First EP was
Parts of Me. Yeah.
Parts of You, right? And then you went into
rap. Yeah.
Okay.
That is. And then I deleted an EP that I released at one point.
Right.
I actually made 4 EPs before my first, but I deleted the one of the 4.
You're very precise. You know, every time I speak to you, just like, yo, I want it to be like this. I need it to be like this.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I felt like it was in that time where I told you I was very doubtful, and I just felt like, nah, this is just not it. This is nah. Let's just cut it. I didn't promote it. I think I had it up for one day and I cut it. I took it off.
And what caught me was your sound. Your sound is very Bohemian Rhapsody vibes. You know, it's soul. It's kind of eclectic. Also, your message is kind of like it's heartfelt. It's like I said, you're always in your emotions about
always since I was a kid,
other
bro.
brew. But anyway,
and life. I remember one of my songs in high school. I think I was grade 9. Was called "Life Is Hard." And I literally I downloaded some Eminem style beat and I just was rapping and I dropped it and I just like SoundCloud, you know.
Yeah.
Data file host, not even SoundCloud.
God damn.
Data file host.
Yeah, shout out to Data file host. They eventually got taken away because and then they got taken down and there was some other things. Yo, but if you don't know Data file host, it's before your time.
Yeah.
Even she's before your time.
Dude, I remember those days. So I've always been very deep. Like I said, if it's not love, then it's life, you know?
Right.
Basically.
But I think, I think your message is very honest. It's truthful. That's one and the same thing. But, like you said, you go through your times. And I think everything you do or rap about, obviously on the latest album, you're singing a little bit more now.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You're singing a lot more.
Yeah.
And that's some BlackD, which we're going to speak about. And, you focus on a certain subject, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I love that about your content. Your content is across the board. And I said, yo, people need to hear this. And I always told you, like, oh, you got something.
You always did.
And, and this is what we got to do as curated DJs. When we see someone, we got to tell that person, like, hey,
this is it, man.
And
Keep
you're
going.
either going to get it or you're not going to get it. Right? At the time, I remember you were still working at Discovery.
Dude, I was working a whole bunch of 9-to-5s. Right? Coming to think about it.
And then you were like, yo, I gotta go to work. And I'm like, shit. Oh, you're working. Like,
dude, that was horrible. Like, I'm sorry. That was the most unhappy hours in my life. Did I tell you I quit the 9-to-5 life? I even actually said it in this song. I quit it last year, January. I said, nah, dude. Like I was just like, no. It's either I'm going to take the risk. I'd rather lose everything than continue to be depressed in this cycle of get a salary, spend it, pay debit orders, back to the same thing, work. It's like...
But I mean, now you've created other avenues for yourself.
Of
so you've
course.
got video editing,
I'm a freelancer
sound
now.
Engineer. You can mix and master. That's part of sound engineering.
Yeah.
You can edit someone's video.
Sound
you can
design.
shoot it if you want to. Sound design. So it's not just... And this is like the type of currency that you will have for yourself is to be able to... And that's why I always say, like, yo, man, if you're creative, you got to be able to do almost anything and everything.
Hey, don't limit. Don't box yourself.
And we come up with ideas. Creative ideas. Yeah. Right? Not just, I'm a creative and
don't expect nothing from nobody.
Yeah,
that's one of the biggest lessons. And I don't want to talk about that on camera. And I'm saying, but earlier I told you.
You can say whatever you want to say.
I just wanted to say. Remember earlier I told you about how my debut album was released. I had a lot of expectation. That was one of the hardest lessons I had to learn. That was really tough.
That the first time you do a song and you drop. Do not expect anything. Shout out to Cypher, aka Sipo, aka Ajax. He always told me, like, listen, we're gonna make a song, but don't expect it to be a hit. And And it's like, and eventually, as you go along, you realize like, you
Yeah.
don't decide what the hit is.
You
the
don't.
people decide what the hit is.
And you know what's sad about that? So many artists beat themselves up about that.
Yeah, because it's almost like you feel like you failed because
You're not
it's
good enough. Nobody's
right?
listening to you. That's
cool. So now in this time, right before we get into, you're gonna speak about this song, which is from your new album called Blacked Out, right? When you drop now, right? I mean, we are like flooded with music, right? We also flooded in a South African economy where piano is the leading genre, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Then we can talk about gqom. Hip hop really comes third right now, okay?
Basically,
So we last, okay? And I mean, I always say just drop the music. It doesn't matter like who's listening. Somebody is listening.
I learned that from you.
Right? And I just said, hey man, just drop the music. It's gonna work out in the end.
Yep.
Because if you focus on what's happening with Amapiano, what's happening with gqom,
you'll be
gonna
so
now,
discouraged.
You're gonna be disappointed.
You won't release anything.
Yeah, you won't wanna. And it's just like, yo man, do this for you and do it for yourself and
I agree.
let the people, if your people believe in hip hop still, they will listen.
Dude, I'm at a point now where I used to before I say where I'm at now, I used to fear those 10, 20 listeners. I used to feel like I'm embarrassed.
I love those listeners, man. They listen to
now. I don't care.
Yeah.
I can get 10 plays. I don't care. I don't like even this video. I don't care about these. They don't faze me. I don't care whether it hit 1K.
Exciting.
It's exciting,
Right.
and I'm so proud of it. But even if, because I had no expectation for this video, I was like, dude, even if this thing goes 1K views, it's fine. I put my heart into it. Whoever loves it, loves it. That's where I'm at now. But I wasn't like that. Like 2020, 21, 22. Yeah, those 3 years, nah.
Right.
Nah.
And I mean, like, so we're going to speak about Blacked Out. Blacked Out it's an emotional journey for you. Like you said, spiritual, sort
Very.
of breaking your shell, coming out and sort of rediscovering who you are,
Yeah.
right, after rap.
Yeah.
Right? Because in that time, like you said, you had a lot of writer's block. There was a lot of shit going down.
I just
in
remembered
life.
something.
Yeah.
I dropped, and I can't believe I forgot this. I actually dropped Black or White, the EP, before Blacked Out.
Yes, there's also that.
After rap, yeah.
after rap, so there's
Sorry,
Black
I
or
even
White.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, this one was more,
And-
you were kind of more focused on this drop. Right?
I
could
was.
see your activity. I could see your marketing strategy. I could see
Yeah.
your PR. I could see like, okay, you're
I
going for it.
tried.
You're going for it this time.
Yeah, I tried. And I
Right?
feel like I didn't do enough still because I feel like, honestly speaking, and I was telling P this yesterday, I was like, dude, I don't think we have, like me and him, I don't think we have cracked the internet yet. I don't think we've put enough work in.
Okay, by the way, P is
P dot.
O.
P dot.
Her man's.
It
her
needs no
man's-
introduction.
Yo, where that ring at? You know what I mean? You know, that's her man's right there. You feel me?
You know, so I was telling, I'm like, dude, I don't think we've cracked the internet yet, bro. We're sleeping. We gotta do more.
P's cracked the internet.
Yeah, he cracked the streaming system.
Yes, the thing
That
is
is
also
different
P,
from social media.
No, me and you were his father said, bro, stop talking, just do
Nah,
the
he
music.
does it. Nah,
Now
dude.
he's dropping.
Nah,
it. Yo,
dude.
shout out to him for Sipelele, his new his sixth
We're
studio
reaching
album.
200K streams in 2 months,
It's
man.
we
Shout out
now.
to that.
I mean, it's
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the engineer. Hey, what can I
Let's go, the chapter's still going out there, you know what I mean?
say? Nah, but I was just having that talk with him about, I don't think because there's so much, dude, this guy has songs.
Yo, one thing about P, right? And look, I know, he's gonna shit like, why are you talking about me?
Aye.
But P is like our lyrical genius,
Oh,
right?
man.
And I'm talking about like heavyweight,
Yeah.
like punchers,
Facts.
just like Stogie T.
Yeah.
Right? They're like in their own league.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
You cannot
Can't box them anyway.
Yeah, you can't box those guys. Those guys are hard hitters.
And they can do anything. Like,
No,
that's
yo,
one
P,
thing.
you gotta come to the podcast, bro.
Yeah, shout out.
You gotta come to the podcast, right? It is what it is. Yo,
He's
shout
gonna
out.
see this.
Yo, make sure you're going to stream that like water mixtape. You know what I mean? Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, shout out to P, man.
Congratulations on y'all.
Yo, man, we got that sync deal for Blood and Water season 4. Yo, yo, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was huge. He was so happy about that. Yo,
Yeah, just give me some
shout
claps
out.
there.
Can't
Shout
hear
out
it, but I'm clapping.
Oh, you can put the earphones on. You can hear it. Shout out to Hoodie. Shout out to ME.
Yeah.
Shout out to the other guys. These guys also, a few artists. There's another story I'm talking about. But anyway, so Blacked Out, right?
Yeah.
So we've got the music video here. It's yourself, J. Jody, P. Dot, and Don Trozo.
Don Trozo, yeah.
Don Trozo,
He's a
right?
vocalist, actually.
But on this album, okay, so you had White and Black and then Blacked Out.
Black and White, then Blacked Out. And I knew Blacked Out would come while I was working on Black or White. The
Okay, but
EP.
why the names?
So Black or White was, it was a time of I'm in between
Right.
two places. BlackD was like, I'm not okay. And the next album is even further, like kind of taking it further from I'm not okay as what's wrong, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay,
So
you
BlackD was
you're
basically,
unboxing
yes, there's a story
everything.
I'm telling. And I once made a Facebook status about it, and I said, yo, many of you might not realize this, because I know I still have a lot to prove, but if you really understand and you go and listen, I'm painting a picture so that one day, I'm not scared to talk about death. One day when I'm gone, whoever's going to listen to me is going to go from beginning to end and be like, I get it now.
Right.
I
think, and I think that's a really important part, especially when you find your sound, then you know what to speak about.
Yeah.
A lot of artists come out today and they just sort of like, what are you saying, guy?
Yeah.
And that's why we're in this space where there's a lot of rappers, but they don't have really solid
no message.
And that's why when you look at like a Reese, like
Very
he speaks
dope.
like he's a lyricist,
Real stuff.
He speaks real stuff. When you speak and you listen to a youngster, he speaks real stuff. You know what I mean? When you listen to P Dot, he speaks real stuff. Stogie, Nasty. I mean, obviously their journeys change. Casper, aka R.I.P.
Ish,
K.O.
RIP, man.
They are speaking about real stuff, not because they've acquired it, but in their journey. Like even if you go listen to Price City Tape,
I must go listen.
Listen to Price City Tape and then listen to Bad Hair. And then listen to Strings and Bling. Blings and String, right? Whatever.
Strings and Bling, you said it right.
So when you listen to the journey and as you're explaining it, so now you're obviously you're unboxing a lot of your feelings and you're outletting it in the thing that you love, which is music. Okay. And that's why I love the message you send, especially for a female, and how you speak about everything, right? If you look at some of our female artists, no disrespect to the artists, but like I said, you're coming from a Bohemian Rhapsody kind of sound,
man.
So you're soulful hip hop rap, and now you're obviously dabbling now into the singing, which I think is really really cool.
Wow, thank you for that.
So the elevation and the evolution of you is showing in BlackD.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So I think when you watch and you listen, especially when I'm watching you and seeing like, okay, now your marketing is going up, everything is going up. So I'm like, okay, she's getting it now, she's riding, right? And when you see someone in momentum, it's when they have the confidence, like you said, like you're confident about the body of work you put out now, your music videos. Oh, shout out, you also
self-assurance.
You also produced on P Dot's album. And
well, not all, mixed and mastered it, and I actually just had a feature on this one. I didn't produce any beats on this one, but I'm on the next one.
Right, and then
my
some
bad.
exclusive out there.
My bad.
So what up?
But you guys know book 2 is coming anyway, so sorry.
Right. I mean, also, and what I can see is, so you're like a couple, but you're both artists. It's like your guys are in synergy, and your guys are giving each other the energy to move forward.
Yep.
And
using each other's gifts, bouncing off each other's gifts.
And I think that's
very
a beautiful
important
thing to see, that you're going in the direction that you're elevated, you're escalated.
Yeah, of course.
And
man.
that's something that you don't see often. And you're not competing each other.
Yeah,
you're elevating.
Nah.
So and that's a cool thing. And
no ego. Let me put it that way.
Like, y'all
the ego is outside. When we leave the house, we both enter into our alter egos of Tasha HendrixX P.O. to everybody else. But when we back in our circle, there's no ego.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had Tasha in the beginning. 2020 when we started the podcast, and then eventually we got it to come and perform, right?
Oh yeah,
and
that was 2022.
Like,
yeah,
that was right here at M Studios for Shoot Your Shot.
Yeah,
that was
I
also
remember.
the day that Peter performed as well.
Yeah, I remember.
And also the response was so wild, like yo, rah, come on
that
now.
performance was crazy. I remember.
That was wild. Shout out to Touchline, shout out to Rouge. They were also here, and Black Liz.
Liz,
so we had Cap City Rap City in the building, as well as J Hood.
You gotta do that again.
1st of June.
Oh yeah.
1st of June it's happening.
Shout out.
You probably come back again.
Okay.
And then of course you also did a song with Zimkita.
Oh my gosh, one of my favorites.
Right? So
favorite.
Tell us about that, because it was I love the mood as well. In terms of the direction of the music video. Very, very cool. We're gonna get into this song as well with J Jody,
all right.
P Dot, Don Trozo.
Yeah, man. First of all, that Zimkita feature. When she approached me with the song, it felt so like prophetic in a sense, because I wanted to, as an artist, start to work like with vocalists. I felt like my music is now at the point where I'm ready to explore working with vocalists.
Yes.
And it's so crazy because you'll hear on the new album the amount of vocalists I incorporated into the body of work, apart from my own singing, because it's important to know where something can be better with someone else's voice. So when Zimkita approached me, I was like, yo, this is the start of what I want to do, and it's no better time than now. It was not a challenge. I was so excited to challenge myself creatively. And it's about love, it's my favorite topic. So so I mean, I didn't have a hard time. And you know what? I just pictured myself shout out to Galix Boy. I just pictured myself in her shoes. Like her verse, what she was saying was just, I've been cheated on. We've all been cheated on. We know that feeling. So I just took myself back there. What did I feel? How did it feel when I knew someone was creeping? But then I kind of put myself in the shoes of a wife, because she's a wife, to somebody.
Now that you mention it, on Rap, there was one music video shot where you're in a bath with all the balls. I think.
Man, that was a single, just a random single.
Yeah, that was a single.
On my own trip, it was called.
Yes,
yeah.
And it was also once again about heartbreak, and we need this kind of like sad love songs and the mood, because that's what I always say, like that's what I say, like and I'm not boxing you and saying like you sound like you Bohemian Rhapsody, but I just think the vibe, the essence, and you can flip it around to be R&B,
yeah.
and now you should be calling Paul Boy and saying like, yo, I'm ready for you.
I'm ready, duh. I need to hit him up. I'm ready,
right?
yo. Nah, definitely.
And that's a cool thing to hear you now saying like you've gone through these, you've gone through your depression phase. You're working on those kind of things on a consistently. And it's not just about it's about mental health.
Yo,
but it doesn't just
thank
exist,
you for saying that.
But it doesn't just exist with gents, but it also exists with ladies.
Everybody.
And everybody.
And
you worked it through, and you gave yourself time to sit back and say like, yo man, I need to actually fix what's happening in here.
And I'm still fixing, but I'm just way better now, I think. And I think it's also like I tried fixing it by myself and also through substances, a lot of weed, a lot of lean, a lot of alcohol, drank a lot. And that was between 2015 and I would say even 2020, up until 2020. Damn, I just realized my parents might see this, but it's okay. Down. I mean, but I've had that conversation with my dad. Actually, let me put that out there. I've had that conversation with my dad. I told him I was really messed up because of a lot of things at home and how things were as like in our childhood, and also personal endeavors that I experienced. So for me, substance abuse was a big problem for me when I was 19 up until at least 25. Sure. I'm 28 now, so it's been 3 years.
That's just weed and lean?
I drank a lot of lean in college days, so that was like 19 maybe till 23, 24. And then the weed has always been, it wasn't like vibes. Normal vibes. It was like, yo, I can't sleep. Sure, I can't eat. Sure. I'm thinking too much. I could not do anything, bro.
Looking for the escape, right?
Yeah. If I need to go out anywhere, I can't go without. So it was always an escape of and there's if you listen in BlackD, there's a song called Toxic Love. That song is not just and I just want to actually put that out there. It's not just a love song about a broken relationship. Bro, that was about me being abused. Like, and a lot of people don't know it because I wrote it like that, because one day I just want, like the way I write, I don't like to make things straightforward, man. I want you to go back and be like, yo, but what did she mean when she said that, Yeah. So that song was about abuse that I experienced at 19 years old for 3 years. So that's part of where my addiction started as well. So, hey, man, like my mental health journey has been a very tough one. And, it's still going, but I am in a way better place because I'm putting God first and not me, because I relied on myself first and the substances. Then I realized, bro, it's not going to work. And shout out to put a clap there for God, man.
Always put a clap out there for God. I think it's cool that, when you know you're stuck in a horrible place and you can like sort of break it can break from it. It's possible. We also had Lizzie Lindogutla on the show. She also expressed her feelings, and I mean you're coming into this male dominant industry, because yes, in rap the first rappers you see are male rappers, right? And that's why it's a male dominant kind of industry. And I think I've seen a lot of people starting to give you the recognition on social media. I've been seeing that a lot lately.
But I try to not let it go to my head, though.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep on working. It's just the greatest. People recognize you. It's cool that people can recognize you.
Yeah, but there's still so much to do.
Right. And I mean, For any female that's coming into the industry right now, what is the message you can give them? Because it's like you come in and some dude sees you as sees you as a piece of steak. You know what I mean?
Story of I think every female's
Right?
journey.
They
Yeah.
see you as a piece of meat, and man, it's like, I'm trying to hit that. You know what I mean? What is the message you can give to them so that they can consistently be on their game and not sort of deviate or sort of get or divert?
Okay, I honestly, I don't know if this is a message they would like to hear, but in my opinion, you got to understand that your gift is not sourced from mankind, it's sourced from God. And once I understood that, nothing could stop me. Like, I didn't need anybody. I didn't fear anymore to say, no, I don't want to do this. Because there was a time where I was scared to say to men in the industry that, no, I don't want to come there, I don't want to do this. And I would start to feel pressure. I'd feel like they're not going to put me on anymore and I'm going to get gate kept and stuff like that. So eventually when I realized, I'm like, bro, nobody can take this. Nobody gave this to you, bro. This is in you. This is not something that can be planted. And bro, you were born with this. And that's what made me that's what's still making me move towards the goal. I don't care about human beings and their opinions. And so you need to really understand that, if you're going to chase money and fame, you'll get it, but you'll be very unhappy. Forever.
Giving some other bars.
Hey, you can get it, man. You can get all those things. You know? But yeah, that's I would just say no, that it comes from within.
Okay.
Yeah.
BlackD, we got this new joint here. It's called Main Course.
Yeah.
Jay Jody, he had a great year in 2022 and
and this
2023. Obviously his bros came through. And, it's like this is a whole PTA collective.
Yeah, coming to
you're coming back on us, right?
Yeah, this is.
I see you. And always putting God first, got the scriptures out there. Main Course. Why is it called Main Course?
P-Dot named it actually. Because
we are together. See, Baba.
Because the thing is, sometimes I'm bad with names. I'm really like, sometimes, okay, to be honest, I named most of it. But this song, I produced the beat and I had a weird beat title. And I was like, dude, what can I call this song? And he was like, Main Course. And I was like, dude, I actually like that. It's me just serving the people. Like, that's it. That's all it is.
I feel you.
So when I heard the title, I didn't even think twice. He's very good with naming. So, yeah.
Wow, he's lyricist.
Which is why he's the executive producer of my album as well.
Hey, I committed your
God bless the God bless.
Committed your property. If you eat, I eat. Why?
Really?
That's very, very cool. And I mean, what's the whole theme here? Is this a Last Supper kind of vibe? Because it's like old Dungeons and Dragons.
Can I tell you something interesting about this video switch? Do you know that this is all set design?
Okay, so it's all set up somewhere. But I mean,
it was. If I had to show you, I can't take my phone out now, but I'll show you after this. I just want to show you how it looked. You would be shocked, right?
Sure.
This is set design to the core. Like at the State Theatre, Pretoria State
cool.
Theatre. Yeah. So first of all, that was just mind blowing to me. I just
once again, I gotta give props to people that put some time and effort in conceptualizing music videos and not just shoot. We just shoot in the backyard. Let's just shoot in the backyard.
Exactly. I love that.
And you know me, I always try and conceptualize music videos, especially when I'm trying to do it. If we want to do a quick one, how can we do a quick one that doesn't
but
look,
still be creative?
Yes, 100%. You know, and it's cool.
Like this, we shot this in 4 hours. Believe it or not.
I think that's the time it should take. If everything is in order, it shouldn't take long.
Yeah, those things of 10-hour shoots, nah, dude, we can't keep doing that.
No, because somebody wants to still drink. And must line up another one. Can I go smoke first? And I'm like, bro, you're wasting time out here.
I don't like that.
Ask Tabang, he knows. I tell him, bro, you want to go smoke again?
Again, bruh.
Bro, come on. We are on the clock here. The more time you spend smoking, the more time we're losing. Right?
Working with me I don't do those things. Like, I need things to be punctual, dude. You know?
Do you work with outside producers?
Yeah, I do. I actually get a lot of my beats through P.
Okay.
Because he always gets like packages, and then he's like, yo, dude, I think this might be dope. And then I'll then form a relationship with that producer because I would send them my song. That's how I've been building like producer relationship, because at first I was always just tash. But then I realized the power of collaboration. Correct. And I actually want to put that out there. Doesn't matter how gifted you are, multi-gifted, bro, collaborate, bruh. Yep. People's gifts can still be a blessing to your project, you know, which is why I said to you, even if I can sing, I'm not going to sing through my whole project. Sure. I want other vocalists. I want other rappers, you know, because it's somebody else's gift that is going to, it's like we all bring our gifts together and making a piece of magic, you know?
You
So,
were also
yeah.
on MBZ's Lady Cypher.
Hey, that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that guy trusts me with these beats, ne? Yo,
One thing
wow.
about MBZ, that guy releases
Very consistent. Yo,
every week.
yo, very
in my
consistent.
mailbox. There's a song from MBZ. I get tired of it. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro. But
MBZ.
he releases consistently,
Very,
right?
very.
And that's, we got to give him his flowers, man. That guy's
Shout
on the
outs.
ball. He's consistently releasing his music. He can eat his royalties happily because he's got
he's
enough
great.
collaborations, right? He knows the power of company.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is now your first music video that you're breaking shards. You're now hitting 11,000.
Yo, wow.
You see, when you start digging deep into yourself, certain things start opening up,
Yeah.
right? So check that out. It's Tasha HendrixX brand new music video. It's called Main Course of her latest. Is it an album?
Yeah,
It's a
BlackD was
debut
the
album, right?
That was my first album. Yeah.
Right. So Blacked Out, and it's also under. God bless the God bless records.
Shout out, God bless the God bless.
Yo,
Yeah.
God bless the God bless. If you want to know what that means, go listen to Like What a Mixtape with myself
Yeah.
and P Dot. We
Take
go
it back
into that. And we sort of discussed that. And I've always loved P's spiritual journey because he's such a great storyteller.
Ooh.
And I always said, I'm like, man, I've got to actually listen to this dude, like listen to it properly. And he's got like really, really good songs and touching songs, So if you're in that vibe, if you're in that mode, he's definitely going to give you something to listen
Yep.
to. Make sure you like, subscribe. Let us know what you like about the interviews. Let us know who you'd like to see.
Yeah.
But I know that. Why are you pulling your face?
I don't know. I have a way of reading people. Are we going there now?
We should be, because we're talking out here. But I mean,
But this is a dope convo, man.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this. Yeah.
also, before we get to that, before we end it off, before we get into the end, the top 3 business right now,
Woo.
right? It's the biggest topic of discussion at the
Yep.
moment, and people sort of feel like hip hop is back, and it's like, bro. It took one guy to upset the industry. It's so funny.
So crazy.
So K-Dot goes and disrupts the industry in the States. Now these youngins want to start
Now
battling
they
each other
beefing.
here. I'm like,
Can we
God
not be
damn.
copycat South Africans,
Look,
please?
Big Zulu did it first. Let's leave it at that.
yes,
right? He
let's
dissed
leave it.
everybody. Then everybody got ruffled. He ruffled up everybody's feathers.
Did
so
anyone even reply? Sorry to
They did.
Oh,
So
okay.
in actual fact, we did it first before the States guys did it. Big Zul did
Actually,
it.
yeah,
And he
'cause that was
ruffled up
last year, right?
everybody's feathers. And I say, the guy who takes shots at everyone
Yeah.
is the beneficiary. Because everybody who comes there after, they're
Facts.
going to compare all the verses
to the initial.
diss track. And that's exactly what I'm now looking at in terms of, people coming back for Kendrick. Drake is not scared, which I like about him. He's taking off his gloves. He's not giving
But the
damn.
Tupac thing, what did you think of that?
Let's not speak about that one. Right? So I love the fact that, K-Dot came out punching at, he didn't just come back for one.
Nah,
He came
for
for
everybody.
everybody. And now it's like giving the States guys finally a place where they can show, guys, hip hop is still around. We actually have got this shit.
Yeah.
I was shook at Quavo, and then I was shook at Chris Brown.
Hey, do you know I haven't listened to those? Oh, they dope.
I haven't
though.
listened to the Chris Brown one, but the Quavo one, eee.
I saw the cover though.
Yeah, but the Quavo one was deep. I mean, the thing is,
Yo.
their industry is so big,
Yo.
they take out like heavy files.
And they personal, like heavy personal.
That's the other thing, and it's like, yo,
Shoot.
now we gotta sit back and see
Yo.
how this turns out. Because if it turns out negative, where some guy says, "Oh, you said this about me, bitch," and then they start throwing punches in the club,
Then niggas dying now.
then I think they lost their sportsmanship. Because after this, they should still go back and say like, "Yo, peace, God, that was a dope verse." That's what it should be.
But that's what Cole did,
You know
and
what I
y'all
mean?
hated.
No, Cole was a pussy. He apologized.
Nah, guys, I'm a Cole fan for life.
No,
Don't bring me that.
man.
And I still
Fuck.
represent. I love K-Dot. I love Cole, and both of them do. I'm not gonna.
Listen, you know what?
Shout out to J Cole.
K-Dot over J. Cole. Let's leave it at that.
You know what?
Look,
Let's leave it.
the thing
Agree to
is-
disagree.
Let's leave it at that. But I think that the thing is, K-Dot's not coming back with another verse. He's
Nah,
just
he
sitting
won't.
back and just watching.
He's
like
laughing
this.
because he's the beneficiary, like you said.
Exactly. He's the one who caused this whole stir for everybody to go at each other, and he's sitting back like, yeah, I did this.
Yo,
Because
that's
Drake took
powerful.
the first shot, and now we must see the posters that are coming up. Now it looks like X-Men, not X-Men, Marvel. Yeah, X-Men,
Rick
no?
Ross is also there, nah?
Captain America versus Iron Man. Yeah, Rick Ross is there.
Yo, but
He's taking shots at, he's taking shots at fucking Drake. I mean, they made one of the best songs, Aston Martin. And it's such a great album.
Lord
obviously-
knows.
yeah, and it's like, you're never gonna, for them, it just be like, for them, I think it's good because last year they said that hip hop wasn't selling, it wasn't being number one.
Oh,
So
damn, yeah.
so
Coming
the
to
thing,
think
so
about it.
now they're getting a lot of attention
Yeah.
back on their scene. Maybe they need it more than anything else because Afrobeats and Amapiano is also taking over the
going
States.
global.
It's going global. So for them, it's good everywhere, right? Because then it'll increase their sales once
Sure.
again. And then it's like, but then it comes down to who's the richest, which I liked about Rick Ross. He didn't take it as like, yeah, but yo, bro, I'm richer than you. Then it's like, yo, what do you say about that?
Rick Ross doesn't have a dog in this fight. I honestly feel like it was so irrelevant. Like it should have just
And then came the Bozonke. Yeezy.
Yeezy.
Yeezy's in this. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you see me. I've disconnected. The last 2 weeks I've been. What happened?
Yeezy went straight for Drake.
He dropped.
He dropped.
No, guys. I'm checking it out
Right?
on my way home.
He went straight for Drake, and then he hit some
What?
other heavy punchlines.
Oh man,
he
I
went
love
for
Yeezy.
Drake.
I have to hear
I
it.
think he also went for Jay. He went for Jay in a way. Am I correct?
Sure.
Went
Wow.
for Jay in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm waiting for 21 Savage because he's sitting there like a little
Wow. I didn't know Kanye
He's
was
sitting there doing
involved in
nothing.
this,
pussy,
bruh.
right? So I think it's Kanye came through, but also he doesn't play, bro. He's got a lot of files.
Yeah.
So and then I saw some
yes.
comments. People were like, yeah, Cat Williams started all this shit.
Oh yeah, with that interview.
Yeah.
What podcast is that? The one where they were on that
Shane.
couch.
Shane.
Damn,
So
that interview was deep.
Yeah, so I think he started all this shit, and then it was more just like a kind of a top three. I mean, who's your top three? That's the top three international, top three SA.
Okay, international. Right now, ne?
All
Time or right now?
Just right now. Doesn't matter. Just
Okay,
give
right
us-
now it has to be Nas. Nas has been the most consistent.
Nas only had beef with Jay and then squashed it and then he's still making money.
Yeah,
okay?
he's so
He's
consistent.
the only guy celebrating one album for 30 years.
Bruh. So I've got Nas has always been one of my favorites.
Let's give
And
him some look.
yeah, man. Shout out to
who
Nas.
celebrates one album for 30 years?
Imagine it's like Lauren Hill things, man. But anyway,
that's another artist.
Yeah, you know?
Miseducation and Illmatic
Yeah.
could probably be the
greatest hip hop albums of all
hip hop
time.
albums
Yeah.
of all
I agree.
time.
I agree.
No one
Facts.
comes close. Jay doesn't come close.
Nope.
Drake doesn't come close. I mean,
Nah.
everyone will go back to Take Care for Drake.
Yeah, Take
that's
Care
sort
is
of-
his best album, in my
right?
opinion.
And then Yeezy, for me, it's Dark Twisted blah blah Fantasy.
Dog Twisted Fantasy, yeah.
That is the greatest produced album put together.
I agree. Is it the one with Monster in
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
the one. That's
That's-
the greatest production. I agree. I agree.
That's Kanye's ultimate
Best production. Yeah. Donda was also dope, but it was it was
So
it
is
was
it-
new. It was new.
Donda and Life
Life of Pablo.
of Pablo.
Yeah.
Yes, when I
Yeah,
listen,
those productions.
that I
damn.
can put on repeat for a week.
Yeah, now me too.
Like
I was
nothing
obsessed
else.
with Donda when it came out. Yo.
Right? Okay, but anyway.
Oh yeah, top three. So Nas was
Right.
I literally only mentioned once
Yeah.
and we just dived in it. Okay, so Nas, J. Cole. Definitely. Like, I'm sorry guys. I don't care what y'all say, J. Cole.
Pussy. Okay.
So and then so I have one option. Damn it. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aye, man.
Okay, South Africa.
Let's just say J. Cole, K. Nas. Okay, that's the national. Okay, sorry guys, told you I love them both. South African, P. I can't. No, he's the greatest lyricist of all time.
Obvious.
Of all time.
Don't death do us part, Baba.
Greatest of all time. So P.
Yo,
definitely.
Coming to the
Aries.
wedding out there, gonna get me a plate.
Hey, yeah. So definitely, P. I think that Aries is lyrically really, really one of the greatest right now. And I would say third, in a sense of the musicality, you know, I really like what Maglera and Blackie. I don't know how to kind of like choose between the three of them, but musically, I like what they are doing. It's authentic, and I haven't heard it, and I love the taste that it added to hip hop for me.
We're gonna
And the beats they on, man, it's different.
I think right now, and I'm gonna be probably saying this for a while now, Durban has got the hit makers at the moment.
Yeah.
They do really have the hit makers.
Nah, man, it's different, and I love that.
But
Yeah.
let's get into our favorite part because it's about that time. You know what I mean? And you better.
I have writer's block.
have better.
Writers.
I knew you were gonna come with this thing.
Writers.
Never ever come with an excuse. Once again, disclaimer here. We are when you walk in that door, you have just signed all the rights over to the podcast. You
Ooh,
understand?
my gunia. Oh, my
Right?
gunia.
So this will go up no matter what, and we'll send you a release form on top of it. You understand?
As long as I make it clear, Like, I just want to put this out there.
You said
I just finished an album.
Listen,
So if you growl me on this, just know the album is coming. It's cool, man.
Hey.
Do what you gotta do.
All
but
right.
I'll still be Tasha HendrixX after this.
Okay.
Not you, them.
All right. This thing's already complaining about some space left.
Ah,
we got
man.
15 minutes left. And then we got to dump again. But anyway, okay, so we got some nice tunes over here. We're going to get into freestyle section. It's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King. And we're hanging out with none other than Tasha. And you got to put in the headphones now.
Oh. Is that time?
Yeah, it's that time, right? And, it's coming to you live from M Studios.
I'm just
saying nothing. We'll hear what you got to say, right?
Yo.
All right, how's it sounding in the headphones?
Lekker, man.
Right? Then we got Wavy on the cut. It's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King. And yo, man, Tasha HendrixX finally coming back.
Let me hear it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I've been doing this since 13, 15 years later, and I've never let the mic breathe. Switch, name another like me. I bet you can, cause I stand 10 toes. Put another female MC who claims to be the queen next to me. I'll put a choke on their pen and see how they leave. I just choked and I don't know what I'm saying, but let me run it back one time. Okay. Put another female MC who claims to be the queen next to me, and I'll make they pen. Fuck it, I just fucked up the whole thing, and I don't know what I'm saying. Can we restart that thing? I have no idea, guys. I have nothing on my mind.
You know why I'm upset, right? When you went to Sotra Cyphers, you gave them a hard ass freestyle, and I was like,
yeah. You know, you said I could rap something from my album.
yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, but I mean, it could just be, we could just see if you could sell it anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you don't have a choice.
I think it's the beat.
You owe me this, Tasha HendrixX.
Give me another one.
If I had your middle name, I would have called out you by your middle name too.
Desiree.
Oh my gosh. Did your mom give you that name?
Yeah, it was her sister's name.
Do you like it?
Like, one thing about me, I don't freestyle. I
You don't
told
have
you
to.
these things. So
Don't change the subject.
okay, play me a boom bap. I said boom bap, Suichi.
All right. Okay, this one is a bit more up tempo. Yo, it's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King. This is Olile on the production. Of course, we got Tash HendrixX in the building. Coming to live from M Studios.
Switch up, baby.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, Tash. Hey.
Yo. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta do this for P Dot too. You know what I mean?
I just finished an album, so of course I got writer's block. But the pen never stopped. Yeah, I'm still the greatest of all time. If you judge me by this, then go back to the catalog. I've been making music since 13. I've been dope at this, and there's still more to see. I got nothing to prove, but yet still so much to do. When I got more room to grow and improve, I've been freestyling randomly. I didn't even think that I could do this, to be honest. Socha Cypher sent me the beat last time, and I just wrote that shit. And now I'm Switch putting me on spot, and I hate this shit. But anyway, I'm just writing and I'm having fun with it. P. Dot gave me advice and said I should run with it. When I was at home, I told him I'm nervous, and to be honest, I still am. But if being honest, I think I'm killing this, man. So anyway, I think I came back. See, my nerves and my doubt is my biggest demon that I deal with, and I'm still kind of figuring that shit out. And my advice to all y'all artists is don't doubt yourself, man. I'm not really rhyming right now, but I'm really just trying to make right for how I flopped last time. But I'ma come back next time, Switch, and next time I'ma challenge you to a better beat, cause I really wanted boom bap, and now you're giving me things that I can rhyme to, and I don't really do trap, but I'm having fun right now. Don't stop me yet. I just want to see how far I can take this now. I'm kind of challenging myself to think on the spot, taking it from the head, and it's something I've never did before. See, heaven can wait. I'm looking at this tape, blue cover tape, art cover by A. Reese, and it's tracked automatic. Every time I'm driving with my boo, he be jamming it. That's his favorite track, and to be honest, I just think that it's quite golden. I'm just having fun.
Yeah,
Like, play me another one. I still want to try. I want to try this shit. Play me another beat.
Okay, yo, shout out
Let's
to
just
Tasha
have
Hendrix.
fun, bro.
We
Like,
got 10 more minutes holding on this card before we're gonna jump.
if it caps, it caps.
Yeah,
Play me
if it
another
caps, it
one.
caps. Make sure you like, subscribe, let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you see.
I'm having fun. Like I've never done this before. I've never freestyled on spot.
I'm gonna put you on. It's your boy
Yeah.
DJ System Mixer King. We're still hanging out with Tasha
Yes.
HendrixX. So Lily on the production. You know, we're always giving a shout out
Let's
to our
hear it.
producers. And yo, you make sure you like, subscribe. We're coming to live from M Studios. You gotta pay the bill. Shout out to Kip. Shout out to Untitled Network. Shout out to the boys up in the studio. And of course, shout out to God bless the God bless. You know
God
what
bless
I mean?
the God bless.
Let's go, Tasha HendrixX in the building. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I really believe I'm the greatest. Yeah. Tasha HendrixX, that's a name that ain't fading. Yeah. See, you can't keep all that fame shit. And all the social media game shit, man. Who got the most views? Who got the most likes? Who got the verified check? I don't really care about that. I just keep moving. You can't move with me, or you can't take a step back. I don't really keep track of what y'all hype.
Wait, your dad and
Let
your
me.
mom.
Yo. Shout out dad. Shout out mom. You just saw me choke for the first time. But truth be told, I'm still a star. And I'm still gonna make sure I shine. I'm still gonna make sure I make you proud. And even though I'm offbeat right now, I hope they go in post-production and put my vocals on the beat. Yeah, that's the Department of Sound. Yeah, that's my expertise.
Yeah.
Don't expect nothing of me. And if you think I'll do what everybody is doing, then I'm happy to please you with something new. Cause everything that I do is out of the box. It's fresh. It's from the Holy Spirit. Is that the beat done? Damn.
You see? Let's give it a clap.
I'm
Let's give it some
enjoying
clap.
this, guys. Like, I'm just like, this is beautiful. This is the art of freestyling, bro. Like, talking about random shit that comes to mind. Let's do one more. Just one more until the card cuts. I'm just enjoying this now.
All right, let's see.
And I want to say something before we start this. Yo, I didn't write anything before coming here. So I'm literally going random. And there's no punchlines. I'm not a punchline rapper.
Well, it's still gonna go on the net anyway.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Woo!
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's none other than Tasha HendrixX. Of course, your boy DJ Swiss.
I've never hopped on a beat like this.
This
Okay, let me
is
feel it.
wavy, baby.
Okay. Give me a second. I've never hopped on the beat like this. Let me tap into it. But see, when you rap, you can always be fluent if you're good at it. I'm a professional. I'm a gifted artist. And this is, I don't really think I'm good at this beat. This is not my style, but I'm still doing this for free. I'm trying to find my style. I'm still trying to figure out my way. Yo, I hope this doesn't reach K Dot or J Cole or all my favorite rappers, and I hope that P Dot don't ever come back to this, cause I'm his fiance and I'm kind of disappointed in him, cause he's the greatest of all time, and I'm hoping that, you know, I can take this to the next level. Okay, this beat kind of disappointed me, I'm not gonna lie, but I had fun trying. And shout out to Switch putting me on the spot. I told him before I came that you gon' make the seat hot. I told him you gon' put me under pressure till I stop. I told him he's gon' make me kinda get nervous, and he said you're giving excuses. I said, hey bruh, I got writer's block. I just wrote an album. I gotta stop a little bit. I need a break, man. I'm kinda tired. He said, don't bring me that, bruh. You gotta try it. So I'm just having fun, man. Like today, I just realized that freestyle ain't playing. I respect y'all, and I'll take my L. I'll take my L.
I think, you know, we're gonna give you some claps because you're on the spot vibing with it. You know, shout out to Wavy Baby, all the way from Kimberly.
Yo, I was talking.
Yeah, your dad's gonna be like, yeah, you can swear a lot more.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Uncle Rose. When we come to us, we won't swear as much.
Yeah, freestyling is a gift, guys. I want to put that out there. I do not take credit as a freestyler. I am not a freestyler.
You know, I think, you know, like you're saying, it's fun. I think
It's
it's just
fun.
To,
I enjoyed that.
It's to
Yo.
break the writer's block. Because I mean, if you wrote an album, you've got so much rhymes that should be sitting there. You just unlock it.
And I couldn't think of any. I'm completely blank. And as I'm sitting here, I'm just thinking of random. And I'm like, yo, I just discovered something about me that I think I might want to explore.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's the switch up, baby.
Eh,
Just
me,
like
I'm
that.
not whack, ne? Me, I'm the greatest, bruh. Like,
Yeah, you did say like you said, yo, Peter, I'm a what?
I
You're
might
the
disappoint
greatest.
you. You're the greatest, and now I'm your fiance. I'm out here making flops. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man,
Yo, we're
that
gonna
was
have
fun.
we're gonna wrap it up. Check out BlackD album. It's available on all digital streaming platforms.
Yay.
Check out our latest music
Shout
video.
out. Thanks for the love.
It's called Main Course with P. Dot, Jay Jody, and of course Don Atrozo, right?
And original.
An original.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Who
of course
yeah.
yourself.
Yes, sir.
And make sure you just give us some love. We're gonna put all these freestyles up on the net and see how it does. And yo, it's your
People
boy
are gonna
DJ.
grill me. I know, man.
It's fine.
You know the internet. You
The
know.
interweb. Yo, it's
Oh,
your bo-
and just to put it out there, my album is coming.
You got another one coming?
Yeah.
Right,
I ain't got
2024.
time. I ain't got time to wait for nobody.
All right, I see.
I told you, I'm taking your advice now, my G. I'm taking
I
it.
see now
Yeah.
after the freestyle.
Me, I'm
everything is
ready.
more relaxed now. Now you've got more confidence.
Dude, I can go run it back. It's just the card is full, guys. We
Yeah,
can't.
the
we
card
don't
is
have
full, which
time.
is lucky.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Now we
nah,
have to stop
nah,
talking.
Now we have to stop talking. Yeah, but it's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King. Tasha HendrixX in the building. Make sure you go check out all her goodie stuff there on their interweb, on DSPs. And
Yes,
make sure you
sir.
download, make sure you stream it, make sure you buy it. And that's the only way artists will survive out here. And yo, man, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week with another episode. And yo, just like that, we out.
Peace out. Don't send this to my dad.
He's going to see it on my timeline. And is that a cut?